We've made it to week 8. So this week is all about area. So you're going to scroll down. Your first task is about parallelograms and rectangles, so 4-sided shapes. You can watch the video about how to find area of a parallelogram, and then you're going to practice. So you're going to click on the link to iExcel, make sure you're signed in, and then start practicing. So for a rectangle or square, it's just length times width, so 9 times 9. We enter, we submit. Your goal is to get to a 75 SMART score, or to have practiced for at least 20 minutes. If you're practicing for longer than 20 minutes and not getting a 75 SMART score, then I would suggest you go back and watch the video again. If you get a question like this one where it gives you the area and you need to find the missing side length, instead of multiplying, you would do the inverse, which is dividing. So we would do 6 divided by 2, which would give us 3. So that was for task 1. Task 2 is for area of triangles and trapezoids. So this video is going to give you both of those formulas. For a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height, and then trapezoids are a little bit more complicated, but not by much. So make sure that you, for this one as well, are signed in, and your goal is a 75 SMART score. The next one is area of composite and compound figures. So that means that shapes are put together in a way, and then you're supposed to break them apart to find the area of them. So I'm going to show you the iExcel for this one. So the shape that we're given looks like this. I'm going to screenshot it and show you guys by drawing on it the different ways that you could break it apart. So there are 2 different ways that we could break this apart. The first way would be to cut this rectangle right here. And that means that this area would be 22 times 9. So we would write in the 22 times 9 is equal to whatever. And then this one would be 11 by 9. This 20, we wouldn't need that information. So then this, oops, my pen disappeared. Where'd it go? There we go. So this one would be 9 times 11. This one would give us 99, and the 22 times 9, I don't know that one off my head, so I'm going to just use my calculator. That would give us 198. So this one would have an area of 198. In order to find the total area of the figure, we would just add them together. So 198 plus 99 would give us 297. So when you go back to answer it, I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. 297. Whoops. Woohoo. So 75 SMART score. Actually, I think I'm going to change this one. This one will be a 50 SMART score because it's challenging, or 20 minutes. So 50 or 20 minutes. Your next task, task 4, is a Kahoot challenge. So you'll click the Kahoot link. It's going to ask you for a nickname. Do not put your Instagram name or a nickname that I do not know you by. It needs to be your first name and probably your last initial, since I do have some repeat names, but first name at least as your nickname for this, because if you want credit for the task, I need to know that it's you. So 10 questions on area should be pretty easy. And your last task for this week is a form. So if it's not showing up, you need to make sure you go to your OneView account and sign in, and then come back and hit refresh. If you have any questions, you can come find me on the Southside homeroom page. And if you have watched this entire video and you send me an email with the words, "I watched the area video," I will give you 100% for the week. All right, guys, have a great week. Do your work. Send me an email. Bye.